Hello everyone, it's Sid Grosvenor, your Lake Chapala information guy, buyers only exclusive realtor. Well, today it's an early Sunday morning. I'm going into the Malecon, the downtown boardwalk, if you will, to do some exercise. I like to exercise most mornings, so I thought I'd just shoot a little video on the way in to do my exercises today. So here we are. We're about on the leading edge of the south edge of Chapala Haciendas, which is a nice development, and we're going to start from there and go in towards Chapala, and we'll go by the cutoff, the bypass that takes you over to Ajijic. We'll keep going straight into Chapala. Okay, here we go. We had a nice rain shower last night. It's the rainy season this time of year, but it mostly rains just at night, which makes us have a wonderful bright day the next day, like this morning. The clouds are clearing off, and we get to wake up to a freshly washed morning. Okay, here we see the signs coming up that if you're coming in from Guadalajara or coming in or your first visit here by car, you'll see these signs, and here's where we would turn off to go to Ajijic. It says, "Welcome to the Ribera de Chapala," and then here's the cutoff. We call it the Libramento. I'll pan the camera a little bit around so you can see that. And give it back, and now we're headed on into downtown Chapala. I'm doing this with a handheld camera, so it might bounce a little bit, but I think you can get the overall effect, which is what's important. As we come in, you'll see the hillside homes in downtown Chapala, or surrounding the downtown area, and these are mostly Mexican homes. And you know, the Mexican housewife, she doesn't want to be up where the great views are, because that's a long walk down the side of the mountain to do her shopping. No, what she wants to be, she wants down to be very close to the highway so she can shop and not have to carry her groceries up that big hill. So it's kind of the reverse. The North Americans, of course, like to be up on the hill where the beautiful views are, but if you're walking and you're a mama with kids in tow and you want to go get groceries, well, it's kind of a long walk down the mountain. I'm going to slow down here because we're getting some little speed bumps. Some little small speed bumps will start. We call these topes. And I'm gonna, maybe I can pan around and get you a little bit. Yeah, you see the homes I was talking about on the mountain there to the camera's right here. And coming up on a speed bump, so the camera will probably bounce a little bit. I'll warn you. Get ready for a little bounce. Okay, there was the bounce. And then we have a series of smaller ones as we approach. And I'm gonna pan the camera a little to the left here and show you, hopefully, this, if the sun's not too bright, you'll be able to see our Soriana store. It's not lit very well except from the back, but okay, so let me pan back around, and we're back on the main drag again, going into downtown Chapala and the Malecon. Okay, we've got a signal light here, so let's wait for that. And we'll get the green light, so here we go. A lot of pretty morning white puffy clouds with a little layer a little darker over the top there. And another signal light, and of course we only have one kind of gas here. That's the Pemex. There's a Pemex station as we enter Chapala there. And gas, I think gas is around, I'm not sure, I think it's about $3 a gallon. Of course, it's in pesos, and they buy it by the liter, which is about a quart. I know you Canadian viewers know what a liter is, but most Americans don't really know very much about what liters are. Okay, we're coming into the downtown section now. There's some beautiful trees and divided roadway, and Again, it's early on a Sunday morning. It's a good time for me to try out this driving and filming at the same time deal, where I can do it in safety. Here's an old car. I don't know what kind of trees they are, but they're quite beautiful. There was turn try to get the camera on the bus station as I went by. I don't know if I caught that or not. It's paving bricks, let's call them. So it's not smooth as it can be, but it's a lot smoother than the cobblestones, as quaint as they may be. There's a lot of young men on this street right here make their living, and probably a pretty good living, because they're not paying taxes, I don't think. Just washing cars in the street out of a bucket of water. There's spigots along the way so they can keep their water refreshed, and they do a good job. And they charge a whopping, are you ready for this? They charge a whopping, well, I give them 30 pesos, which that's about $2 and maybe 50 cents. They get a nice car wash. Even though it's done out of a bucket, they keep the water changed and so forth. Okay, now here you see, if I turn right here, I would go back towards Ajijic. There's the sign that tells the right is Ajijic and Jocotepec. And now coming up on the right, the pink brick building you see is the old Nido Hotel. And that was sold to the government, the local, what I call county government, the municipal, for $1 million, believe it or not. Okay, here we are at the lake. I'm pulling over and getting a good spot to park here this morning at about 8 o'clock. And we're here at the Malecon. And I'm gonna close this little video out here as I park and do my mostly daily walk. Thanks for watching. This has been Sid Grosvenor, your Lake Chapala information guy, buyers only exclusive realtor, bringing you a little video of the morning at Lake Chapala. Hasta luego.